Hello y'all, this is Primetron Zero, and today I'm going to do another Transformers review about the Combiner Decepticon Infernocus. Now, Infernocus made his debut in Transformers The Last Night, and we got a glimpse of him in the beginning of Transformers The Last Night, when Optimus landed on Cybertron, when he awoke from his unconscious state and he crash land on Cybertron. And when he heard the voice of Quintessa, he came close. When Optimus was about to attack Quintessa, that's when she made the change come up from out the ground and grab him. And Infernocus came up behind Optimus and grabbed him by his head, while Quintessa used some of her power to knock him off his feet, And he was also, he was responsible for that. Like he had he and Quintessa had that plan, to bring Optimus over to the dark side, to make him into Nemesis Prime, So he had kind of like a huge role in Transformers The Last Night. He seemed really big, he's a lot bigger than Optimus, but at the end of the movie, we realize he's a combiner, that's one thing about it, Infernocus is actually a combiner, and he's made up of other Decepticons. And one thing about Infernocus, Infernocus, is that he has horns, and when he's not together, they call it the Infernocons, but when they merge, they become Infernocus. And I really like his design, he looks very creepy. He has those horns like Unicron. He looks sort of similar to Unicron, like he has those horns. And I just love his design. He looks really creepy, and he's very dangerous, and I think he's made up of 15 Infernocons. I think it's either 15 or 14 or 13, And they seem very fast. They move very quickly when they're not combined, but they also have horns too, And I have to say, I really like the Infernocons and Infernocus, That was the next combiners that they sort of gave us in the Transformers universe, not just in the Transformers live action movies, but in the Transformers universe, because I never heard of the Infernocons before, and I just liked that concept. It was something new and fresh that they brought to the table, but at the same time it was familiar because we got another combiner, because the last movie that we had combiners was Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen. And I like how in Transformers The Last Night, we also got some more combiners, We got Infernocus, which was a combiner, it was Infernocons, which combines into Infernocus. And we also got the Knights of Cybertron, which they combine into Dragonstorm, So I really like that. And I guess he served Quintessa, Quintessa, he served his creator, And he's very loyal to Quintessa, and I have to say he's very powerful and very dangerous, very strong. And it seems like when they combine into Infernocus, they have a lot of firepower. He has these guns on his arm that does a lot of damage. He has a lot of firepower. He's very big and bulky, it's Infernocus. And I just love that part. One of my favorite Infernocus moments is when Megatron at the end says, "Infernocus, transform." I like that part when they show Megatron and he has on his shield, his new, like his face shield, he has that on, and then they show him shoot his plasma cannon, and then doing that he says, "Infernocus, transform," and then they show the Infernocons come together and they form Infernocus. And I remember one of my other favorite parts is when Hound was using his gun. He was saying, "I don't have enough ammo for that thing." That part was funny. That part is a classic to me. It's very funny. and it's very memorable. It's just something that I will never forget, because Hound was even saying, look, this guy, I don't have enough ammo for this guy, you know. And he had like the Gatling gun, the 3-barrel Gatling gun, you know. He was using that, and he was like, I don't have enough ammo for that thing, you know. It's just funny. So that just shows how dangerous and powerful Infernocus is. And that's cool. He's a combiner, much like the Knights of Cybertron, much like the Combaticons, and much like the Constructicons, and much like the Constructicons, you know. He's a combiner, and I just love that. I love how we got another combiner. We got 2 combiners in Transformers the last night, which was the Knights of Cybertron, which formed the Dragon Storm, and we got Infernocus, you know. We got the Infernocons. Now they also have toys of him, which looks really cool, you know what I mean. It looks really cool. They got the toy of Infernocus, you know. Now I just want to know from my subscribers, do you like Infernocus? Do you like his design? Me personally, I love his design. My only thing, I wish he would have spoke. I think that's the only thing. He didn't seem like he didn't have that much of a personality. He didn't speak. But he seemed very dangerous and very powerful, you know, and very loyal. And much like Shockwave, like he's very loyal, but he's very dangerous. He's very powerful, you know. And he just has a lot of firepower, you know. He seems like a hunter. And he follows orders, and he's really big. He's bigger than Optimus, you know. When he combines, he's bigger than Optimus. But Optimus defeated him, you know. He met his end at the hands of Optimus Prime. But Optimus Prime became good again, and, you know, him, also with the help of the Knights, you know, that sort of knocked Infernocus down. But Optimus used his sword to defeat Infernocus, you know, and he used his sword, he stuck him in his head with, like, you know, through his, you know, and that's when Infernocus, they came apart as the Fernicons, and Optimus used his blade to slice all of them, you know, to pieces, you know. He used his blade and did like a spin attack, which was awesome, you know. They were running towards him. But the Infernicons, I have to say, is no joke, you know. I have to say, I really love their design. It's different. And he just looks really scary. He looks really creepy. His design is different from any other Transformer, you know. And he seems really ancient. And to me, I just wonder, is he just as old as the Knights of Cybertron? Is he just as, you know what I mean? Like, is he, like, you know, was he with Quintessa as long as the Knights of Cybertron? Or did he take their place when Quintessa found out that they turned good, you know, because she felt like because the Knights of Cybertron originally worked for Quintessa, but she said that they betrayed her and took her staff, and I guess that's when, maybe, who knows, maybe that's when Infernocus, she probably created Infernocus. That's my theory. I think she probably created him, you know, to be her, her servant and protector and guardian, you know. And Infernocus is powerful, and, you know, him and Quintessa are very close. It seemed like it, you know. It seemed like he follows orders by Quintessa. He's very loyal, you know, to his god, Quintessa, the goddess, you know. And I have to say, he's very dangerous, you know. He's unlike any Transformer that we ever seen. Like, his design is so, I really like his design, you know. It's very creepy, and he just seems very dangerous, you know. He was even given Hot Rod and Bumblebee, and he was giving them trouble, you know, when they was flying. They was using the spaceships, and he took them down with all his firepower, you know, with his 2 guns, his blasters he have on his arms. So one thing about Infernocus is that he's very powerful. He has a lot of firepower. He does a lot of damage. And, you know, one thing about him is that I have to say, he's no joke, you know. He's very strong and very dangerous. Like, I wouldn't want to come across him, you know, big as he is. He's huge, you know what I mean? But in my opinion, I would have loved to see, like, it would be cool. Like, I wonder what Grimlock, do you think Grimlock, I wonder from my subscribers, who you think will win, infernocus or Grimlock, you know? I want to know who you think is bigger, you know? But I really like the character. I like infernocus. Now, he made his first debut in, I think he made his only debut in Transformers 5 the last night, you know. And I'm not sure if he made any other appearances. I don't know if he made any appearances in any of the new Transformers comics. And I just want to know from my subscribers, have he made any appearances? I know he haven't made any appearances in Transformers Generation 1, so I think he's just a completely new character that they sort of brought to the table. You know, he's just a fresh new character that's a Decepticon, that's, you know, evil, but he's also a combiner, you know, which is cool, you know. And he has horns like Unicron, you know. And I just want to know from my subscribers, what's your favorite infernocus moment? Do you like the character infernocus? You know, do you wish that we could have got more of him? You know, I kind of wish he would have talked, you know what I mean? Because I could just see that his voice, I could picture his voice being really creepy as he speaks, you know. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just want to know from my subscribers, like, what's your favorite moments of Transformers the Last Night, and what's your favorite combiner, you know what I mean? And is it infernocus? Is it the Constructicons? Is it the Combaticons? Is it the Constunticons? You know, is it the aerial bots? You know what I mean? There's so many combiners in Transformers history, you know. Is it Predaking? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just so many combiners, you know. But to me, I think he's very powerful. He seems very powerful, very dangerous. And it's cool that we got a toy of him, infernocus, you know what I mean? And, you know, he also seemed like he was very loyal to Megatron, you know what I mean? He was following orders by Megatron, which was cool. But he really served Quintessa, you know. You know. And, I just want to make this video, y'all, and I want to make a shout out to all my subscribers. I want to make a shout out to Awesome Gamer Boy. I want to make a shout out to Dark Noob. You know, God bless you all. Y'all channels are awesome. I want to make a shout out to Miss Crunchy. God bless you. I want to make a shout out to my family videos. God bless you. I want to make a shout out to, you know, Funtime Jesse. I want to make a shout out to Blue Moon, Cool Moon. I want to make a shout out to Black or Bright, you know what I mean? And I want to make a shout out to all my subscribers. And I just want to say thank you for your support, and God bless you all. And y'all channels are awesome. And I just love doing videos about